Welcome to our exploration of Houston, Texas. Located in the southern United States, Houston is known for its diverse culture, thriving economy, and rich history. Join us as we uncover the geography, demographics, social dynamics, and economic factors that make this city a true gem of the Lone Star State. Let's dive in and discover all that Houston has to offer. Houston, Texas is a large metropolitan city with a population of 2.3 million. It covers an area of 672 square miles, resulting in a population density of 3,410 people per square mile. Houston is home to the world's largest rodeo, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, which attracts over 2 million visitors each year. The city's nickname, Space City, comes from Houston being a major hub for space exploration, as it is the location of NASA's Johnson Space Center. Houston is known for its diverse food scene, with over 10,000 restaurants representing more than 70 countries and American regions. Houston, Texas is a diverse city with a complex racial composition. With a population of 1.1 million, the largest racial group in the city is white Caucasian. However, close behind is the Hispanic or Latino population at 1 million, making it a significant presence in the city. The Black African American population comprises 518,000, followed by the Asian population at 220,000. These numbers highlight the mix of cultures and ethnicities that make up the vibrant city of Houston, making it a melting pot of different backgrounds and experiences. Houston, Texas is a diverse city with a rich cultural heritage, reflected in its most populous ancestries. At the top of the list is Mexican, with 694,000 individuals accounting for 30.3% of the population. This is followed by Central American with 208,000 people, making up 9.1% of the population. German comes in at third place with 109,000 individuals, comprising 4.8% of the population. Other significant ancestries include Salvadoran with 100,000 individuals, 4.4%, and English with 99.3 thousand individuals, 4.3%. This data highlights the city's vibrant mix of cultures and exemplifies the melting pot of Houston. The population composition in Houston, Texas shows a slightly higher number of females with a population of 1.2 million compared to males at 1.1 million. However, the male-to-female ratio is quite balanced with 99.2 males for every 100 females. The most populous age group for both males and females in Houston is 25 to 29 years, each accounting for 4.6% of the total population. This indicates a fairly young population in Houston, with a sizable number of individuals in their mid to late 20s. In 2020, there were a total of 35,459 births in Houston, Texas. The majority of these births occurred among women aged 20 to 34 years, accounting for 71.1% of all births. This age group also had the highest birth rate at 88 births per 1,000 women. Women aged 35 to 50 years accounted for 23.1% of the total births, with a birth rate of 34 per 1,000 women. The smallest proportion of births occurred among teenagers aged 15 to 19 years, with a rate of 5.8% and a birth rate of 28 per 1,000 women. Overall, the total fertility rate for the state was 59 births per 1,000 women. In Houston, Texas, the age bracket with the highest rate of non-marital childbearing is 15 to 19 years, with 2,061 births recorded. Of those births, 89.7% were to unmarried women. On the other hand, the age bracket with the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing is 35 to 50 years, with 8,198 births recorded. Only 29% of these births were to unmarried women. This data suggests that there is a significant difference in the likelihood of non-marital childbearing between younger and older age brackets in Houston. In Houston, Texas, non-marital childbearing rates varied significantly by education level. The highest rates were seen among women with less than a high school education, with over half of all births occurring to unmarried women. High school diploma holders also had a relatively high rate of non-marital childbearing. On the other hand, women with higher levels of education, such as a graduate degree or bachelor's degree, had much lower rates of non-marital childbearing, with less than 20% of births occurring to unmarried women in these groups. This data suggests that educational attainment may play a significant role in determining the likelihood of non-marital childbearing in Houston. Houston, Texas has a relatively high level of income, with a per capita income of $35,578 and a median household income of $56,019. The city also has a strong median family income of $63,946, indicating that families are generally doing well financially. This data suggests that the economy in Houston is thriving and providing opportunities for individuals and families to earn a stable income, potentially leading to a higher standard of living. However, it is important to note that this data does not account for any potential disparities or inequalities in income distribution within the city. In Houston, Texas, the median earnings for both males and females were significantly lower than the national average. However, there was a notable difference between the earnings of men and women, with men earning an average of $38,939 and women earning an average of $30,377. This results in a gender income gap of 22%, which indicates that women in Houston may be facing challenges in achieving equal pay for equal work. Despite this gap, overall earnings in Houston remain relatively stable and may contribute to the city's strong economy. Houston, Texas is facing a significant issue with poverty, as demonstrated by the data which shows an overall poverty rate of 19.5%. This equates to 440,369 individuals living below the poverty line. Notably, both males and females are affected by poverty, with 17.5% of males and 1.4% of females living in poverty. Furthermore, data also shows that individuals in the 5-year age bracket are most vulnerable to poverty, with 34% of males and 33.5% of females in this age group falling below the poverty line. This highlights the need for effective solutions and resources to address poverty in Houston, especially for the younger population. In conclusion, Houston, Texas is a dynamic and diverse city with a rich history and vibrant culture. Its social, demographic, and economic characteristics make it a fascinating place to explore. Visit ZipAtlas for more comprehensive data on Houston and other areas across the United States, and discover the unique characteristics of each location. With our data, you can gain a deeper understanding of the people, places, and communities that make up this great nation. Plan your next adventure and dive into the data with ZipAtlas today.